Hello, hello, hello. Hey, friends. If you're stopping by here watching the replay, thank you so much for checking this out. My name is Svava Brooks. I am a trauma recovery coach, and I support adult survivors of abuse and neglect to heal and restore their bodies, mind, and spirit. So, if you'd like to learn more about the coaching that I offer, please visit my website, svavabrooks.com, and where you can also find copies of my books on Amazon or Kindle. But if you're here live with me today, please say hello. Please let me know that you're here so I can welcome you and celebrate you. Hello, friend, and to my Periscope friends, just so you know, hey there. I got Periscope and YouTube going, so I'm going to be a bobblehead today. And if you'd like to jump onto the YouTube live stream, then the link is in my Periscope profile. So, hey, friends, how are we doing today? How are we doing? We're talking about self-acceptance today. Yes, we're digging a little bit of deep, right? A little bit deep. We've got our life jackets on. We're taking it one day, one page at a time, but we're going to talk about self-acceptance today. So, and we welcome anybody to the conversation to share, chime in. And if you have any questions about healing and recovery and you're looking for support, please put it out there. We welcome you and celebrate you. Hey, Chris Ann. Hey, Rob. Hey, Sue. Hey, Lady Leo. How are you guys? Hey, friend. How is it going? What's new and good? What's new and good? Oh my God, the screen has lit up with pink hearts, pink and red hearts and flowers. So I know I'm being a little Pollyanna right now because, right? We know whatever, all that other stuff that's going on in the world right now, all the other stuff that is keeping us on our tippy toes and on the edge a little bit. It's all there. It's going to be there. We will get back to it. I'm not asking you to pretend. Yes, but if we can support each other just for the next hour here together to take a little time out, that would be great. But like I said, come as you are and obviously share exactly how you're feeling. I will never ask you to pretend anything other than what's real, what's here, and what you may be struggling with, because we're in this together. And speaking of we're in this together, Donna, I don't know if you're here, if you're watching the replay. I loved that video, that cartoon. That we will survive. I was dancing to it. Quite the jam. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Good to see you. Lady Leo, glad to see that you are okay today, right? You're doing all right. Hey, Periscope friends, welcome. That video was awesome. Yes, I think Donna liked it too, because I think she shared it in at least 3 groups that I saw. So it was adorable. Adorable. Doing good, says Rachel. Just relaxing after dinner. Let's see here. My Periscope friend says, I feel I will never overcome the wounds from my childhood trauma. So is it really possible to do it? Hey, my friend, can we give a shout out? And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Periscope has this font so small. I need a magnifying glass, but I don't see your name. But can we do a shout out and validation to our Periscope friend here who's asking Does it ever get better? Is it possible? Hey, Alejandro. Hey, friend. Ugh, I hear you. It feels like an impossible task, an impossible journey. Absolutely. I understand. I get it. You're not alone. And hey, Alejandro, if you want to join the chat on YouTube, you're welcome. The link to my YouTube channel is in the Periscope profile. But you are not alone in thinking that. You're not alone in feeling that way. And what I have found myself on my healing journey, and this is why I'm here, is that we need peers. We need support. We need a village, right? We need a community to hold us safe and to remind us, right? Sue here says, not easy, but definitely possible. Yes, not easy. And there are no quick fixes, right? We all know that. Kicking and screaming, yes, we will get there. Things do get easier. They do get easier. But it's hard to go at it alone. So if you can find a support group, my friend, Alejandro, I find that people heal faster in groups because we're a creature of habits. We're nothing but habits. And often, right, what is it they say? We are some version of the 5 people closest to us, right? That makes a lot of sense. Like some of the family members that we grew up with, some of the things that we learned about ourselves, helpful, not so helpful, how they treated us, how they treated each other, how they treated themselves. A lot of those habits. So to exchange some of those unhealthy habits for some healthier habits takes time. I'm in the process of doing therapy already 2 years, and all this came up, and it's more difficult. Before all that was repressed. I hear you. I hear you, my friend. Absolutely. You're not alone in that. That's where actually our bodies and our nervous system is brilliant, because if it's too overwhelming when we're children, if it's too painful, we didn't get our needs met, or we were abused, and that as children, we are dependent on our caregivers for, right, roof over our heads, our food, connection. We're hardwired for connection, and we'll do whatever it takes to stay. If these are the people I'm dependent on, I will repress any of my needs just to stay connected here. And so what often happens as we get older, one day, the body, the nervous system brings it up into awareness. And it's coming up so you can heal it, to release it, so you can process it. It's asking the very thing that you needed when you were younger. You needed to be seen, you needed to be heard, you needed to be validated, you needed to be cared for. And so it's an unmet need. So keep going, my friend. Keep going to that therapist. And if you can, find a support group. Find a support group. You hear every word I say. Okay, got it. Good. And keep coming here. Come here and hang out with us. I've been doing these for a couple of years now. So come here. Be a part of a conversation, because you're not alone. How are other people navigating this? How are other people finding their way through? And that helps us to also overcome maybe both the resistance, because the resistance is naturally there. This is new. This feels risky. This feels scary. And you also get the encouragement and the support, because right? It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to heal a human. We need a tribe. And so we welcome you. We welcome you, my friend. And I want to celebrate you for your courage, because that work is hard. It is hard. And just I say here, it's the hard heart work of healing, because you are worthy of that heart work, to learn how to love yourself and that you are worthy of love all along, all along. Do I remember the moment I realized I overcame it? Very good question. I can't say that I realized the moment, but I realized that I was having more good moments than bad. And it was like, right, because the healing journey is like a, right, ping ball machine. It's like bing, 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 and a little bit of spinning. And so when the ups and downs got to be further and further apart, and then one day I looked back and it's like, wow, it's actually been good for a while. Lady Leo, I think, is going through something like that right now. She says, I'm in an unfamiliar place, and what is unfamiliar but a good place? And I'm not doubting it or fighting it. All of a sudden, that it dawns on you that, wait a minute, I'm not just focusing on the bad stuff or the hard stuff or the pain of it. I'm actually starting to focus more on and spend more time of my day enjoying my life, the people in my life, the things that I'm doing, that inner critical, harsh critic, right? So, and this journey is organic, it's authentic, it's unique to you. So, yes, there are certain steps that all of us will go through, but it's very unique to you and your journey. And it's important to honor that, because that's part of you, like becoming sovereign over yourself and recognize your own power, your choices. So that means triggers stop being triggers, or you deal with triggers, situations differently. Yes. Triggers stop being triggers because I understand the triggers. I know why they're here. And I've worked with my nervous system. Alejandro's got some really good questions here, guys. So bear with me. We want to support this friend. But I also know, because of this nervous system and how much it has been through, I take really good care of it, because, like the rest of the world right now, is experiencing an upheaval, an unexpected, right? What are we dealing with? What's going to be the outcome here? A few weeks ago, experienced a trigger I have not felt in years, in a long time. But I know that about myself, right? Anytime there's a big life decision or something big happens in my life, I know my body, my inner wounded parts may bring up a red flag, come knocking on my door from the inside, just as like, we're holding our breath in here. Is somebody paying attention? Are you paying attention? Is this going to be okay? This body feels a little overwhelmed right now. Where's the adult? Where's the hero? I'm making light of it. But, right? So I use the tools, all the tools that I empower my fellow survivors with, I use them. And right now I am so grateful that I've learned to ride that wave of my emotions and my nervous system, right? Riding that wave sometimes. There you go. There you go. Rachel says, sounds very familiar. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Rob here says, I see it as growth and rising to a higher level of consciousness where you can see the limits. Yes, because when we are operating from our inner child or from an activated nervous system, we are fighting, or we are out of there. It's fight or flee, right? And so we're just here staying safe, laying low, staying out of trouble. And then now there's a whole lot more options. That's awesome. I took the time to embrace the little Alejandro. I didn't want to meet him, but now I love him. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Because he is valuable and worthy of your love. I hear you. I hear you. And it's those certain situations, eventually we build enough resilience, a capacity to hold ourselves, to navigate those hard parts, the hard parts and the tricky situations. Because life happens. Life happens. Yes. That's right, Rob. That's right. So keep going, my friend. You're doing a great job. If you're tending to your inner child, keep going. Keep going. That's the most important relationship you will ever have, is with that inner child. So beautiful. All right, sweet friends. Let's see here. I'm going to set up our conversation, right? Today we are on day 133. You're welcome anytime. So glad you asked. So from our Releasing Your Authentic Self, if you don't have the book, that is fine. Just join in and chime in and share your wisdom with us. But to set up our conversation here, the sharing, to start your day with a mindfulness practice, notice you are here now. Right here. I'm right here, right now. I'm right here with you. Accepting yourself in the present moment is a simple technique that will profoundly affect your life. I know, simple, right? It is simple, but it's in doing it that's hard, okay? That's why they call it practice. So, how do we do this simple technique? You guys know me. Place your hand on your heart. Take a few deep breaths. Feel the warmth from your hand on your body. Right? Slowly feel that warmth. This is you showing up for you. This is you validating you. I am here. I am here. I am here. I hear you. I see you. I feel you. Right? And I accept you. No matter what happened, I am here for you. I am here for you now. So what I asked our group members to share today, after you do this, 2 questions. Can you think of 5 words of acceptance for yourself? And how does each of these words make you feel? So 5 words that you can think of for yourself, and how do these words make you feel, right? This is how we're practicing making that exchange of all the ways that we don't accept ourselves. Most of us can come up with a long list of how we're unacceptable. We're going to exchange those out for the ways that we are being intentional of accepting ourselves. And doing that, connecting it to a feeling and sense awareness, right? So Sue and Wanda, both the Sues, Sue S, Sue P, and Lady Leo gave me permission to share their journal entries today. So let's see here. Sue P, she says, today I have been vulnerable, willing to feel some hard feelings and not judge myself for them. I am caring and supportive to others, but now I'm also learning to be kinder to myself and support myself. I'm persistent. I've been on this journey for some years now, and I'm not giving up. I'm imperfect, but that's good enough. And as a recovering perfectionist, me too, right? It's taking me some time to recognize that. And I am courageous. Yes. Most of the time, she says, I am willing to face up to my fears in the end and work through them. For so many years, I've been at war with myself and beaten myself up. But together, these words are helping me to recognize more that it's okay to be me, to accept and to be kinder to myself, and grow more comfortable in my own skin. And that's a relief. Beautiful. Beautiful, Sue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate you. So appreciate you, my friend. Okay, I will refresh. Thank you for the heads up. Hey, Minnie. How are you doing, friend? That's right, Rob. Life happens. Absolutely. Unfortunately, right? Yeah, it does. And we are learning to ride that wave, right? Whatever life throws at us. Yes, thank you, Rachel. Right, Sue P, you are not alone. You are not alone. So, okay, let me refresh. So, hey, can I ask a favor, friends? I know Lynn was going to join us today, and I am not sure she knows where to go. Can I ask anyone to send her a link in the Facebook Messenger? So if you can't, that's okay. But just looking out for her here. So if I do it, I will shut this whole thing down. I'm sure of it. So, all right, let's see here. I refreshed and nice. Thank you, Rob. So here, Sue S shared with us her words today. She says, empathetic. I have great empathy for all people and identify with their feelings and thoughts. I love to share unconditional love with everyone that I come in contact with. Number 2, funny. I love to make people laugh because there is nothing better to uplift one's spirit. Number 3, optimistic. I try to approach each day with a positive attitude, and as situations happen, I look at the pluses instead of the negatives. 4, passionate. I'm passionate about everything I do, especially in caring for the homeless of our community, shopping for and delivering groceries to senior citizens who can't risk contracting the COVID-19 virus. Serving our veterans, who have sacrificed so much for us and helping those who are going through a difficult time. 5, strong. I couldn't have made it this far if I weren't a warrior. It takes a great strength to endure such abuse and trauma and still want to embrace the world with unconditional love and compassion. Each of these words make me feel empowered and beautiful. I am proud of the woman I am becoming as I shed the skin of shame and discontent. I deserve all the love and kindness I have finally opened my heart to, and I look forward to growing in every way to be the very best self I can possibly achieve. Thanks, Alejandro. I will read your comment in just a sec. I'm the one in control, and no one will be allowed to stand in my way of succeeding in my goals of healthier and happier life. Beautiful. Beautiful, Sue. Empathetic, funny, optimistic, passionate, and strong. Yes, my friend. True warrior that cannot be stopped. Thank you so much for sharing that. Really, really appreciate that. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Glad you found us, my friend. Yes, this is a little different. I'm all over the place. Sometimes I'm on Facebook, sometimes I'm on YouTube and Periscope. So just trying to keep you guys on your toes. Just keeping you on your toes. So Alejandro asks, why do you think people that had difficult experiences seem to be much more empathetic than others? Very good question. You guys want to answer this one? What do you think? What do you guys think? Very good question. Yes, Rob. He says, I'm moved to joy with Sue S.'s words. Yes, a beautiful soul. Absolutely. So beautiful, so powerful, so much wisdom and care. So much care. Big, big heart. Alejandro, Rachel here commented on your question with, because we went through similar pain, so we can relate to their pain. Yep. Yes, so we can relate to their pain. And Lynn here says, it's because we don't know the pain. It's because we do know the pain intimately and don't want another to feel it. Yes. Michelle here, our friend Minnie, says, we don't want others to hurt the way we did. We know what it's like to feel pain, so we can relate to others, right? Yeah. How much would that have helped us if someone sooner, right? Sooner, yes, right? It makes a lot of sense. That was it for me. 10 years into my healing journey, I was like, wait a minute. If someone had talked to me, if someone had told me the words to describe the abuse and that this wasn't okay, right? And once I realized also none of this was my fault. This wasn't my shame. This wasn't my burden. I became very outspoken. Not my shame, not my secret. I'm gonna talk about it. So thank you, Wanda and Sue, giving Lynn instructions. Yes, to get notifications when I go live, please subscribe. And if you hit the bell, then you will get notified. Thank you guys. I appreciate the help. It's team effort here. And to my Periscope friends, I'm navigating two video streams here, so bear with me. And if you're curious about joining the chat on YouTube, you can find my link to my YouTube channel in the Periscope profile. So, but you're fine here if that suits you better. So let's see here. Beautiful sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, friends. I'm going back here. Wanda shared with us today, and just to keep everybody up to date, I asked for 5 words that describe yourself, right? 5 words of acceptance for yourself. We're exchanging those. In the past, we might not have accepted ourselves. We're exchanging those words for words of acceptance. And how do those words make you feel? So both of the Sues shared beautifully. And here is Wanda. Wanda says, I am thriving. Wanda and or our friend Lady Leo. She says, I'm thriving. I'm in a place of my journey where the triggers still come, but I no longer react, but observe. I sit with the feelings and acknowledge them. I am kind. I look at my reflection in the mirror and I don't look away. She says, I can be vulnerable. I trust me now and make choices that keep me safe. I'm open to love, and I know that I'm worthy of being loved, and it's my birth given right. Oh, these words are just making my heart sing. She goes on to say, I am good. I am a good, honest person, and I give myself permission to not know how to be okay sometimes. Oh, such a good feeling, isn't it? I'm okay. And even if I don't feel okay, I'm still okay. Then she says here, when I say these words out loud, I feel joy, almost like weightless. I'm feeling that is not very familiar to me, but it feels right. Beautiful, 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 Wanda. Love it. Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy for you. Wise words, that's right. Wise people with silver streaks to prove it. What do you mean? You talking about my silver streaks, Minnie? I'm just joking. Gray wisdom streaks, better. That's better. Better. Hey, Sharon. Hey, friend. How are you doing? All right, Lynn. Lynn says here, her words are loyal. Loyal. Let's see here. Friendly, honest, and earnest. Yes. Love that. And how does that make you feel, Lynn? How does that make you feel? Like owning it? Because I know that about you. I would also say, Lynn, you missed one. You missed one. I have it. You're incredibly generous. You're incredibly generous with your time. Hey, Mari. Hey, friend. I'm sorry that you can't hear. But everybody, it's only me that you can hear. Everybody else is chatting, just texting. So, but I got YouTube and Periscope going. So, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome. I like my first set better. Did I miss it? All right, Minnie says they're sparkles. The gray streaks are sparkles. I like that. I like that. Just a couple years ago, I actually threatened my kids that I was going to go get some strand of sparkle hair put in. And they rolled their eyes at me. And I was like, okay. But I haven't forgotten. Maybe I will. Because I like, and I did put some blue in my hair. I mean, living in Portland, Oregon, you gotta do as what the locals do, you know. All the colors of the rainbow are approved around here. So, hey Sharon, she says I'm surviving. Well, we're glad you're here, my friend. These are challenging times, right? We are sitting with you, my friend. Glad you're here. Have some fun with it. Yeah, life is too short. Way too short. Gotta have fun with it. Plus, at the rate my hair is growing right now with no hair salons open, I can always just color it way down here and then just trim it all off, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon. She says, I'm not sure why. I think things are caving in on me. It's a yucky day. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sharon. Well, you came to the right place. I'm glad you're here. Hey, friends, can I ask all of us to drop into our hearts right here, right now? Drop into our hearts. And then from our hearts, send love. To send love and light to our friend Sharon. To send our friends love and light. Just taking a quiet moment here, dropping into my heart. And just the thought of sending you love, Sharon, just made my heart start to sing, made my heart start to sending you warmth. You're not alone, as you can see. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, my friend. Hey, Rachel, thank you for the heads up. This is where, you know, if I had a tech guru that could help me navigate some of the things that I'm trying to do, one of these days I'll figure it out. Maybe there is a way. If you find a way, Rachel, if there is an article or something, then I would love to know about it. So thank you. See, you guys are so helpful. So helpful. Hey, friends. Welcome. So let's see here. Chris Ann had a question. Yes, of course, Minnie. Of course. We have lots of writers in this space. I would love to share your poetry. Can you send it to me again via Messenger so it comes up first? And then I will then I will read it. So I'm getting messages everywhere right now. So there you go. So let's see here. I'm catching up. Bear with me, friends, scrolling through. And to my Periscope friends, I got YouTube going on here too, and I'm navigating a couple of streams. So hang in there with me. So Chris Ann, can we help Chris Ann with her question, my friends? There's so much wisdom here. She says, I have a question. Is there a specific way or setting that one would speak of their truth? And should I care about who was there? There was an incident at work and in front of several people. That spoke of it. Well, thank you, Lady Leo. Thank you, Lady Leo. She says, times when I've shared any of my experience, I knew the situation called for me to tell it because I've never planned it. So it depends on what it is, Chrisanne. It's hard to give instructions or support because it depends on the situation, I think. And most importantly, it's if you're the person that you feel supported, you feel safe, and what are you hoping to get out of it, right? And absolutely, if it's important to you, then absolutely you should speak up. Absolutely. So I don't know if that helped you, my friend. And maybe if there's someone that you trust at work that can support you, kind of be your self co-regulator that supports your body and nervous system for holding a safe space while you're speaking your truth. That might be helpful as well. And you're getting some good suggestions here. Lynn also says time to come out, and sometimes your truth just comes out. Just have to figure out what the fallout will be. Yep. And right, sometimes when we speak our truth, it may not leave the other person, right? And the best we can to prepare ourselves that we're speaking our truth, but we're doing it with kindness and respect, right? And I always suggest extending the same respect to others that we would ask for ourselves. And absolutely, if someone is being disrespectful, then absolutely speak up. Do the best you can to speak up and ask for support. So let's see here. Rob shared his words today. And then I'm going to share the Minnie's poem that she had shared with me. Beautiful. So Rob, he says, intellectual. Over 10 years beginning with reading the classics, I developed a broader vocabulary and understanding of philosophy and social and cultural analysis and theory, rhetoric and logic to a point I can see the rational and logical path through a world of persuasive distraction. Whew. I talked with Sue S. about empathy, and she had a brilliant line about sensing people's hurt in the wrinkle of their smile. And I think that sums up my empathy. Makes me feel human and connected. That's beautiful. He says, playful. I love being silly and having fun. Yes, we do. And we love that about you. Then he says, loving. I have a big heart. Confident. This is a weird one, but when I'm confident, I'm really confident. And I feel it comes from other aspects of being balanced and drives me to my true self, accepting self. But confidence is the shield that disappears when I'm out of balance and leaves me naked and afraid. I get it. I get it, Rob. Your description reminds me of authentic. So, but I love your words, my friend. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, now I have to catch up here with your chats. All right. Yes, Lynn, I have lots of moving parts right now. I am actually reading his comment from our closed Facebook group that is for the readers of my book, right? Where I share the journal page and then people share their journal entry. So yes, Sharon, I am so sorry to hear that. Yes, 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 yes. That's all I can say. Yes, 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 my friends. I will send you information, Lynn. That group is offered as a subscription, and I'll send you some information. I'm happy to share with you. So beautiful. Thank you, Rob. You're welcome. Yes, you got to recognize we have different names in different groups. Like I said, I like to keep you guys on your toes. Right? Gotta make sure you're paying attention. So that made me so happy to read, Rob. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going back over here now to Facebook Messenger, and Minnie asked, excuse me, I'm going to share her beautiful poem that Minnie shared with us. So, ready? Here goes. Minnie says here, all these years I have tried, and the amount of tears I've cried, it has led me to this place where I can finally look myself straight in the face. I'm getting to know me, and I'm finding who I am. Life is a lot better now. It's more peaceful and calm. I feel now that I have a purpose to help others who have similarly suffered, to show them their life can still most certainly be recovered. There's light in my eyes and warmth in my heart. Others who see it may then see it's never too late to make a new start. Nothing is impossible, not when you believe. All the love in the world you can still give and receive. We are never not worthy of life we deserve. We just need to work hard to keep it preserved. There's things in my life I wish had never happened, but it's brought me to this place now, so there's no need to be saddened. I love my life now, and I never thought I would. To have this chance of accepting into my life all the good. My life has changed for the better, and I'm a lot older. No longer that hurt, confused, angry little child. No, now I get to hold her. I'm her protector, her support, her source of love. I can comfort and guide her and help her rise above. Above all that hurt and pain, I hold her and remind her she has no reason to be ashamed. What happened to her was devastating and shouldn't have been. She is my hero, that child I used to be, for she was what she never should have seen. For she saw what she never should have seen. Her innocence stolen, her worth ignored. The years of suffering produced more than a survivor. All that trauma created a warrior being forged. Amazing to me, her big heart she kept. Empathy and compassion for others unswept. I look up to her just as she looks up to me. I love you, my little warrior, and together we will make it. Just you watch and see. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 Minnie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, yes, that was beautiful, Minnie. I'm so proud of you, my friend. I'm so proud of you. Yes, absolutely loved it. And I can feel you in those words. I know how far you've come. Yes, you should, my friend. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Absolutely. So much wisdom, so much courage, so much honesty, vulnerability. So anybody that reads that knows where you've been, and you're still here. And my favorite part, right? The warmth. Ah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Well, thank you so much, my friends. Rachel, did you have some words? What are your words of acceptance? I don't mean to put you on the spot. Just would love to see them. Because when I think of you, I feel some warmth in my heart too. You're an amazing human being. Yeah, give it some thought. Right? Yes, Rob, he said, I could see how much heart and soul put into those words. Yep, put you on the spot. Put you on the spot. Are you playing? Minnie says, it's amazing that we all still have compassion, empathy, and kindness towards others after everything. I hear you. Yeah, I get it. But just like Alejandro asked earlier, if it is people like us who have been through the hard stuff, right? That we extend more empathy, compassion, and kindness because we've been there. And we know how hard we have had to fight to see some of the good in ourselves. And we see we were never that hard stuff, that painful stuff, those hurtful words were never ours. Wounded warriors. Yep. All right, Rachel says playful, thoughtful, kind, generous, compassionate. Yes, yes, yes. See? I knew you'd fit right in here. I use those words to describe most of the people here. So, and my friends, right? Oh my goodness. We've had to fight for those words. Yes, I am a good person. Yes, I am kind. Yes, I'm compassionate. Yes, yes, you are. Lots of wisdom. Being thoughtful. You're very, very thoughtful, Rachel. Beautiful. Well, I celebrate you, my friends, right? When we hold up our shields, right? The shields that we need to lean into, to move into life on that shield, your power shield. Here's an assignment, homework. Draw a shield in Viking shield or circle or whatever kind of shield that supports you. And maybe think of the words that used to be on that shield. For me, on my shield used to be imperfect or trying to be perfectionism, shame, guilt, broken. I used to carry those words on my shield, but I exchanged those for the new ones. And so I want to encourage you all to write out on a piece of paper, draw or color. I know we have an artist in our midst. Can't wait to see it, Rachel. So create a shield, your power shield. And on that shield go those words. And those are your reminders as you go into the world with your healed heart. Now leading through generosity and kindness and playfulness, right? So make it an art project. No pressure or anything. Well, you have a talent. We got to see it. Love to see it. All right, my friends. And of course, given our topic, I've got the right card for us. Got the right card. One day she understood that she had been perfect all along, right? There you go. So here's your loving reminder for today, right? You were perfect all along, my friends. Well, with that, I want to thank you for being here today, for sharing from your heart, for the love and support to each other, for holding a safe space here together. Especially these hard times that we're going through right now, so much easier when we have each other, when we're here together. So thank you for your beautiful shares. Thank you for being so courageous, Minnie, and asking me to share your poem. It's beautiful. Thank you all for sharing your words. Claim them, own them. This is you. Live out of them. These are your values. Your values, your thoughts, your intention directs energy. It's your superpower. Yep, that's it. All right, friends, have a beautiful evening and good night. And I'll see you in Facebook tomorrow. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Bye now.